Alrighty then, we are fixing to make us some chicken cacciatore. And it's gonna be good because it always is. So if you don't have a food saver, the little sucky vacuum machine, get you one. These are chicken thighs from 2013 that I defrosted in the refrigerator yesterday. That seal holds, and of course I got those on sale. Nothing's easier than chicken cacciatore, or cacciarachi, as my sister-in-law called it. Some onions. I freeze bell pepper strips, bell peppers that we grew or we get on sale. This is 2017 in strips. I'll leave them in long strips. Then I've got basil, tarragon, oregano, a tomato paste, some diced tomatoes, 3/4 of a cup of wine, and in this case, I'm gonna use some Thrive Life mushrooms that I really like. I'm gonna chop my onions up in my Vidalia chopper that I still to this day love. And is there anything more groovy than having a recipe on an old card in your mama's handwriting? I don't think there is. So, let's make some chicken cacciarachi. It is a one-pot meal, and I'll serve it on rice. Easy to make from food storage. That could include your home canned chicken. I've made a video using dehydrated onions and pickled or preserved bell peppers in a ball cannon jar. Not hard to do at all, and you can feed a lot of people with this and really make it stretch. So it is a very good food storage meal to always have on hand. And you know, I am a food storage enthusiast, okay? I am. You should be too. Times is hard sometimes. So I got 2 cups in my little Vidalia onion wizard or onion chopper. My chop wizard. Okay, so I love this little thing, but I still have to suck on a piece of white bread because these onions will make you cry. But when I'm making something like spaghetti and I need 6 to 8 onions, I always use my little chopper instead of whipping out the food processor. Way easier to clean up this little sucker, and it's cheap. Now, you can't put like a whole onion in it and slam it down. You got to slice them, but it's still easier. So let's get to getting. So here's what it looks like, and I defrosted them. My little bell peppers. I wrap them in wax paper so that the sucky thing doesn't suck up the liquid. It ain't pretty when you open it, but you know what I mean? It's some red bell peppers up in there. Come out, free yourself. There you go. So I'm gonna set them in a colander and let them drain, hopefully without pieces of wax paper, you know, because that's just gross. So anyway, I slice them in strips and freeze them. Never had them get freezer burned because of the little food saver bags. If you don't grow your own vegetables and you buy red peppers, you know they're very expensive, costly. So that's what I do to preserve them. And we eat a lot of onion, celery, bell pepper because I am a Cajun. And that is our holy trinity of cooking. Ew, do you like my new apron? Jarred up January. Woo, 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 woo. So I've got some olive oil, getting my cast iron pot. And you need a pot with a lid. This is this one. Y'all know this pot. It's kind of like a wide skillet. I done got it in Spain because nobody wanted to buy them. So a friend gave me a weird little piece of garlic, and I'm gonna put it in my press, and that's gonna be the garlic I use. You can certainly use a jar of it, and I'm wearing my homeboy big pants because it's not really cold, it's not really hot, so you need some fat pants, right, that doesn't hold in too much body heat because it's too chilly to wear shorts. So let's get it out. Oh yeah. It's hot. I love my super burner, but I will not put that garlic in until I'm ready because I do not want it'll burn by the time these are sauteed. I do love my little Vidalia chop wizard. If I gotta turn my fan on, it's gonna be right by your head. But anyway, I'm gonna get these sauteed. I'm gonna flour. I'm gonna season, of course, those 4 chicken thighs with bones and skin, and I'm gonna dredge them in flour. So you go do something. I'll still be here doing what I'm doing. And I'll come back when it's way more exciting than this. Woo! Now, I seasoned my chicken, and you should season your chicken too. We ain't in a zombie apocalypse where all the spices in your house is all you have forever, or you gotta wait till the next growing season. So I did garlic powder, Lowry seasoning salt, salt, pepper. I ain't putting no onion powder because I got plenty of onion in here. So what I'm gonna do is brown this chicken on both sides really well. And then this is gonna cook away in the sauce. It can take as little as 45 minutes or longer. But season the snot out of your chicken, both sides. Do not use self-rising flour. Use regular all-purpose flour. It ain't hard, is it? You can also do this in your crock pot. When I used to work, I would do that. Brown my chicken in a cast iron skillet, then start layering it all into my crock pot and put it on low. And by the time I was home from work 8 hours later, I had some righteous chicken cacciatore. But I do prefer to do it like this. But you do need a skillet or a pot with a lid. So I'm gonna brown this, and then you'll come back and I'll throw the rest of the stuff in. The excitement of it all, browning chicken, woo! So when I say brown your chicken, I mean brown your chicken. Oh, and chicken broth's also gonna go in this. Duh, I done forget that. So we're moved on to another burner. We're gonna get some spices in here. The only thing that is not in here are our spices and our mushrooms, because they don't go in till like 20 minutes before we're ready to serve it. So I grew some of my own oregano, dehydrated it. Oh Lord, he's so pungent. So, and we love tarragon. If you could smell that, it's like such a nice thing. So what's that, half a teaspoon, you know. Don't over season something. You can add more, but you can't take away. Basil, same little amount. Of course, I'm gonna pinch it. So, I'm gonna keep this on low, and I'm gonna put a cover on it. I can turn off our rackety fan now, and these will get super, super tender, these chicken broths, these chicken thighs. So this is an easy meal. This easily feeds 4 to 6 people. Everybody ain't gotta have a full thing of chicken. We serve this on rice. You can serve it with a side salad. Even if you do that to stretch it and make it more. But I will taste this sauce in about 45 minutes. So chicken cacciatore, it is not hard. If I can do it, I ain't nothing but a little mouse, you can do it. My mama's recipe, loved my mama, okay? So I'm making that. So my rice is on. I am a rice washer, so I rinse my rice really well. My husband has tasted the sauce and approved, and it is delicious. And now I'm gonna add some of my Thrive mushrooms. Let's say you're out of mushrooms. I make my own mushroom powder. You can add that to give the flavor of mushrooms. And I have to get a new number 10 can of Thrive mushrooms, but these have lasted me since March of 2018. I prefer them to my own dehydrated mushrooms, even to put on pizza. Let me clean my hand. Just don't put a wet hand into your dehydrated or freeze-dried good that you're using. All right, so once my rice is finished, we'll do a little taste test, but it is always good. Let me a little sample taste again, you know, just to do the right thing. Okay, we're gonna do a taste test. And it's pretty hot. Not spicy warm. Gonna have to foo it.
Yep, better foo it.
Ooh, it smells so good. Oh, Lord.
Okay, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Give me some of that.
Get you some chicken, boy. I peeled off the bone. I peeled out. Crash bang.
The chicken really picks up the flavor.
Mm-hmm. That's what I like about Cacciatore, because it sits in there. It's not just tender chicken, it's flavorful. What do you think? Want to eat
I
it?
think you rocked it once again.
Groovy. I'll make you a plate and leave it up here. Okay, so chicken Cacciatore, it ain't hard. If I can do it, you can do it. Get you some.